All right, so like I said, we're on our last lesson, or our last unit rather, for the school year, dealing with music and other comparison to the arts. So we're going to start with comparing music towards dance. We did that by doing by asking this do now. So first of all, let's make sure we all know what it means to compare something. What does that mean?
Find similarities.
Find similarities or differences. You got to find the similarities and differences of two separate things. And in what ways do we think music and dance compare to one another, just off the top?
Because dance mostly associated with music.
Rhythm, dance has to be associated with music. Like otherwise, what else are you dancing to? You know, you just dance a cappella, if that makes any sense. Okay. And lastly, name a great dancer who you think is in the industry right now.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Well, he's
Chris
in
Brown.
the industry right now. But most definitely though, who?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. I mean, he probably would be the most obvious option right now, given that he's still dancing, and very good at this point too. I'd also throw Usher in the mix. He a little old, but that was more so my time. But
And BBD.
I feel you. New Edition. They used to cut up all kinds of rugs back in the day for sure. So first thing we'll do, watch a video on dance. I think the song is called "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran, and it's different groups that are coming in. I think they're doing some of the same dances, but nonetheless, I thought it was dope. So I'll share that with y'all. Share it with y'all as well. After we watch it, we'll come back and answer a few questions. We're looking at the 3 questions that are right below. The interesting thing with, oh man, my screen just went black. One of the interesting things with the musical standards and dance standards, they're similar in terms of what we're looking for. What I mean by that is when you have a critical response in music, you also can share one in dance as well. That's part of the national standards for both music and dance. So that's part of what we're doing with these last 2 assignments here. You're describing what it is that you're seeing, followed by you're going to analyze the different dance groups that you did see. What were some of the differences? What were some of the similarities? And then just evaluate the overall performance. Did you enjoy it? Was it trash? You know what I'm saying? Was it good? Was it impactful? Was it influential? If you make note about even some of the ethnic groups of the different dancers, does that stand out to you? So that's what you're doing for about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll move on to the piece of music that I want you to hear. And then your last critical response will go towards Kendrick Lamar's new song called Love, featuring, I guess it's pronounced Zakari. It's from the new, this new album he just released last week. So we'll listen to it, and then you'll do the same thing. You're gonna describe the sounds that you're hearing and the actual beat and the production, what it makes you feel, analyze some of the lyrics that you're hearing to decide what he's talking about, as well as the featured artist, Zakari. And then, like you did with the dance piece, you're just gonna evaluate the overall song. And that'll be the last thing that we'll do for today. So once again, that's Love by Kendrick Lamar.